Wasatch Community Garden Tomato.
Hey Joseph, it's great to have Mark Miller Subaru with us today.
It's great to be here. I hear there's a cooking demonstration going on.
Yeah, Susie's leading that. Let's go check it out.
Awesome. Hi Susie, how's it going?
Hey Joseph, good. How are you?
Good. What are you grading?
We are getting ready for a cooking demonstration, grading some beets. We're about to do some food prep here with the Green Phoenix, or with the Green Team on the Green Phoenix farm.
Awesome. So walking through this farm, it was amazing. It's right in the middle of an urban scape, and it's such an illustration of how nature and people really connect here.
Interesting you say that, because one of our main goals here is to connect people to nature, connect people to their food. And we truly believe that when people and plants have the right conditions and opportunities in front of them with the right support and network, then they really thrive.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
And I understand that you'll do job training programs here as well.
We do, yeah. So that's really the whole purpose of this farm, in addition to growing food, is to prepare women, both single mothers and women facing homelessness, for new careers. So we do that through some technical job training programs, setting women up with the opportunity to work on this beautiful farm and in this space, and then by also providing the necessary support to really help them reconnect with their skill sets.
That is
and
amazing.
build their confidence.
How do you see the longer they stay in the farm, how does that change them as like individuals?
We see, like plants, we see a ton of growth with people too. So a lot of women come to this farm looking for something more in their lives. Maybe they're looking for the next job opportunity, but a lot of people are just searching for community. And so you'll see as we're cooking today that having the farm along with the work gives the opportunity for people to really connect with one another. And that's why we love doing what we do.
That's so amazing. Well, should we get to cooking?
Let's do it. So let's get started. Today we're going to be making butternut squash soup. We have butternut squash that was grown here on the Green Phoenix farm. I'm curious, before we get started, how many of you have made squash soup before? Either butternut or a different variety? Okay, great. So one of the things, I know that you all haven't got to do a cooking demonstration with me yet, and I'll kind of give you the foundation of what we're going to make. You have a recipe in front of you, and then we have some options here to kind of make this your own. So being able to bring some of your own creativity to the process and yeah, make it your masterpiece. So the first couple of steps I've already done for you. So we took the squash, sliced it down the middle, I hollowed it out and saved the seeds, and then we put some olive oil on it, brushed it with olive oil, salt and pepper, and put it face down, face down in the oven to roast for about an hour. So we're to the point now where everything's already roasted, and the first thing I'll do is come around and pass out some squash to you. So actually, if you'd like to grab 2 of those, yep. Wonderful. I'll have you take that one's a little bigger, so that will be your squash. Butternut squash is a great ingredient to cook with. Yep, grab 2, because it has plenty of vitamins. It's got vitamin A, and there's also a good amount of fiber in it, which is great for us. Okay, so you'll notice it's super soft and supple, ready to carve out. So the first step that we'll go through here is everyone can take their spoon, and we're just going to scrape this out into the metal bowl and just kind of hollow it out. So the next step is we're going to get our onion chopped up and start sauteing that. So first step, of course, taking off the papery skin and getting it chopped up nice and fine. And I would go, for these pieces, I would go probably about dime size or smaller. You want nice small pieces so that they saute up quickly. My favorite way to cut an onion is to first slice it in half and then go, you'll see the little lines running the length of the onion. So cutting that direction, and then you give it a quick swivel and cut the other direction. dicing it up quickly and easily. So next step is we're gonna add about a teaspoon of olive oil to the pan on your table. We just want enough to coat the bottom of the pan so that when we add the onions in, they get kind of a golden brown and they don't stick. So then we'll take our onion. You can do this at your own station. Just take your onion and add it to your pan that has oil in it. While you're not sauteing, you can be prepping your garlic. So everyone's got garlic. You know it's fresh because it still has dirt on it. So go ahead and you can rub the papery skin off of your garlic. And we're gonna use 2 cloves of garlic. And you want that chopped up super finely. So we'll saute for about 4 to 5 minutes. For the last minute, we're gonna add the garlic in. So we just want it to be kind of golden brown. So I think the great thing about cooking on Green Phoenix Farm is that you don't have to be an expert. I'm certainly not an expert cook, but that's the beauty of this is we learn as we go and everyone gets to contribute different ideas to the process. And you usually walk away with some new skills. All right, so the next step is we can start taking our squash and we're gonna shove it in the blender here. And then we'll measure out, there's some other ingredients on your recipe. We're gonna add 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, some fresh ground pepper, or to taste if you like pepper or not. And then we'll do about 3 cups of vegetable broth, and that's gonna add the liquid to the soup. Okay, so here's a step where you can add in your own creativity to the process. For the final steps, we're just adding any garnishes that you like. Today we've tried adding some cranberries, different seeds to this. A sprinkle of paprika is always really delicious and beautiful. You can even shave up some beets and add that on the top for a little extra flavor and beautiful color contrast. And then we've garnished, the final step here is an edible nasturtium flower, as well as the flower from the squash plant. Kind of brings it full circle for us.
When I started working here, I was living in a domestic violence shelter. I am now in my own apartment, and James has helped me get a resume together and be able to get other jobs.
I am just amazed at how empowering it made me. I've been able to get my housing. I gotten back together with my family, my kids, after being homeless for years. It's beautiful. My kids love it. I'm knowledgeable. I can grow things. I can teach my kids how to eat better. It's wonderful. Thank you.
Mark Miller Subaru is proud to support the Wasatch Community Gardens as one of our 2020 Share the Love hometown charity partners.